Hello everybody, I am here to do a little video for some of my older kids. I've done a lot of things for my younger ones, and I know I have parents at home doing worksheets and writing and journal writing with their older kids. So I wanted to show you some ideas that we use in OT to help kids learn to write on the lines, to keep those letters positioned, anchored on the lines so they're not floating in between the lines, space between words, things like that. So the first thing I'm going to look at actually is spacing, because this is really easy. Just get out a popsicle stick. For your younger kids, you're going to want those bigger popsicle sticks if you have them, the craft sticks. For your older kids who are using like a typical notebook paper, just a standard popsicle stick looks great. And all they're going to do, this is so simple, you guys. So I'm going to try to show you this. They're going to write their words. So if they're going to write and then put that popsicle stick right after the T, or the E there, keep that there and write the next letter, cat. So you see how you have that popsicle stick right in there, and you move that and you have a nice space there. So when your kids are doing your journal writing, have them do that. Some terminology I like to use too is you'll see kids who space between the words. So cat might look more like this. I'll say these letters, they like to be friends. So we shouldn't have a space. They just want to be friends. They need to be close together. So that's one of the little terminologies that I use for those. So a popsicle stick is a great friend. Another thing I like to do is sometimes this paper can be really overwhelming for kids. So what you can do is you can take a highlighter. I love highlighters. They're one of my favorite tools. And you can highlight every other line. Oops, I just highlighted the wrong line. So you can highlight every other line. So they can write just in that empty space. The cat is black and white. So you can see they can just color it right in every other line there. That helps get rid of some of that clutter when they're trying to write on every single line, and it gives them a really good visual of which lines. Sometimes if you say, oh, just write on every other line, they get confused. It's a lot. I mean, line paper is very visually overstimulating, so that just gives them a good, clean boundary that they can see. You might want to do your highlighting a little nearer than mine. So that's another tip for those kids. Another thing you can use is graph paper. For math problems or for writing. So I can get out some graph paper here. And I will show you. So you've got graph paper. This is pretty small, so this is more for your older kids. But they can just write in each space. And I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, so you have a letter in each space, and then you have a blank space in between your letters. So another really good visual for those kiddos, if they need that visual. The last thing I want to show you is when you get worksheets that have big spaces. So I know my kids are getting them. I'm just going to use a whiteboard to kind of show you all. You'll have a worksheet that has some writing. It might have a picture of, this is going to be a really simple example. You have a picture of a hat, and you need to write what that is, but it's just a box. There's really no lines. And like I said, this is a very simple example. Sometimes it might be a hat, and it might be, let's say we have at, and a big box, and you need to write at words in that box. So what I'm going to show you, you can write you can draw lines in those spaces for sure, but sometimes that can get really messy. So what you can do is you can get this popsicle stick out again. You can place that on there. I'm gonna try to do this so you can see what I'm doing. You can place it on there. Probably shouldn't write in pencil, huh? All right, so let me see if I can do this so you guys can all see what I'm doing here. All right, and you're gonna use that as your bottom line. So there you have a nice line. So same thing here. You're gonna put your list of words. So you're gonna write cat. Then move your stick down, hat. So that gives you a nice line to write on. Probably not getting in this, sorry. Mat. So that gives you a boundary to write on. If you don't have a popsicle stick, you can grab some colored paper, construction paper, a note card. If you have a holiday card laying around, a birthday card, Christmas card, you can use that also to give you that boundary. So I hope those help. Just some quick ideas to how to make your writing a little neater for your kiddos during break. And those are just tips that I use in OT, and I give them to my teachers as tips too. So let me know if you have any questions, and I hope that helps and you're having a great day. I know my kiddos here in Nevada, it's kind of cold and yucky today. So yesterday I gave you all a challenge in our Remind app to go outside and do something, some climbing or some sidewalk chalk. Not going to give you that today. It's pretty cold. So those are just some tips to help you all today. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye.